Angel Farmwiller with Oxford Community Television. I'm here at the Oxford High School. We're watching girls varsity tennis. The girls varsity team will be playing Farmington Hills. This is a rescheduled game from earlier this month. It had to be canceled. We're playing tonight. Hopefully the weather holds out for us. Our game previously was rained out, and they're predicting rain again tonight. The wind's picking up currently, and we'll see what happens.
For first singles, we have Olivia Thaler.
For our one singles, we have Katie Miller.
For second singles, we have myself, Ashley.
Number two singles, we have Locke.
For third singles, we have Megan Griffith.
We have Scarlett Richter.
For fourth singles, we have Jenna Miller.
Singles, we have Karina.
First dubs, we have Mia Shaka and Sydney Arnold.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired, yeah.
For one singles, Lily. One doubles.
For two dubs, we have Julian Yoakum and Isabel McCrum.
Our two doubles, we have Isabel and Nicole.
For our three doubles, we have Olivia Clark and Lexi Beamer.
For our three dubs, we have Dara and Farah.
For our four dubs, we have Olivia Dorman and Jackie Adama.
For four doubles, we have Sophia and Snoopy.
For our five dubs, we have Kylie Osage and Kylie Weltic.
Five doubles, we have Grace.
Tonight's a league match. An important win. It was served by Oxford and returned by Farmington Hills. Beautiful forehand by Farmington Hills. And a long high return by Oxford. It's out. Point Farmington Hills. Thaler with the serve. It's in and returned. I'm sorry, it's out. Called out by Farmington Hills. Second serve is in and returned. Lovely forehand return by Farmington Hills. Low return by Oxford. Beautiful volley. And point Oxford. The ball was in. Farmington Hills just couldn't get there fast enough. So far, this is a really good game between the two girls. They're pretty evenly matched. You both look like they play really hard. They're dedicated to getting the point. Serve Oxford. It's the net. Second serve Oxford. And it's in. And returned. High return by Oxford there is called out. Serve Oxford. And it's a net. It's been windy so far today, but it seems to have calmed down a little bit. Thaler with the serve. It's in. And returned by Farmington Hills. Ooh. Nice cut across the court for Farmington Hills. Thaler ran to get it. Couldn't get there fast enough. Point Farmington Hills. Which means the score is 0-1 Farmington Hills. Visitors serve. Up next. Clouds are gray. Might not rain. We'll see. Number 1 singles for Farmington Hills, and with the serve, and it's in. And returned by Oxford. Ooh, nice swat at the net by Olivia Thaler, and it's a little out, a little too far out, a little too far to the right. Is a manic play. Serve Farmington Hills, and it's in, and returned by Oxford. Points called out by Oxford. Point Oxford. First serve is a little short for Farmington Hills. Second serve. It's in. Unfortunately, returned by Oxford. Farmington Hills with the serve. That is a little short. Hits the net. Second serve. It's in. Returned out by Oxford. Point Farmington Hills. Score is 40-15. Serve is out on Farmington Hills. Second serve is in. And returned nicely by Oxford. The returned backhand by Farmington Hills is out. Score is 40-30. Serve Farmington Hills. The return by Oxford is out. That'll be the game. Point goes to Farmington Hills. Oxford serve. Score is level. Olivia Thaler, number 1. Oxford singles with the serve. The return by Farmington Hills is out. Point Oxford. Scores 15 love. Oxford with the serve, and it's in. Beautiful backhand by Farmington Hills. As well as Oxford. Gorgeous volley between both girls. Extremely. Oh, that one was just called out on Oxford. Point Farmington Hills. These girls are very well matched. These volleys are intense and interesting. A lot of hits that are hard to imagine will go in that do. This keeps things exciting. And that one's out on Farmington Hills, Point Oxford. Interesting techniques that these girls bring to the court. Oxford service out. Point Farmington Hills. Score is 30-all. Serve Oxford hits the net. Second serve. Second serve is in and returned by Farmington Hills. Nice short little bop to the front of the court by Oxford and cannot be returned by Farmington Hills. It's a clever point. Oxford with the serve. Serve is out. Second serve. It's in and returned. Beautiful backhand hits the net. And that's that match. Score is 2-1. Farmington Hills to Oxford. Farmington Hills with serve. And cannot be returned by Oxford. Point Farmington Hills. Love Farmington Hills. That serve is out. Second serve is in and returned by Oxford. Farmington Hills playing close to the net and Oxford returning it further into the back of the court. Smart. Thaler's playing smart moves, I would say, this game with the wind and the lack of sun and the lack of practice, I think. It's smart. Farmington Hills service in. Ooh, net play Farmington Hills point here. Serve by Farmington Hills is out. Second serve is in and goes unreturned by Oxford. Serve by Farmington Hills is in. And return by Oxford is out. Means it's 40-15 Farmington Hills. Oxford serve is in, Farmington Hills return is out. Serve by Oxford is out. Serve is in and returned by Farmington Hills. Beautiful volley match here on the court. Nice, beautiful point by Oxford. Smart net play. Farmington Hills just couldn't get to it. It was behind her, a little too far. Smart point. Also beautiful forehand volley that we just witnessed there. Probably 6 or 7 hits all at once, all beautiful, perfectly inbounds. Serve by Oxford is out. A really good play by both of these girls tonight. Everybody's trying hard. Serve Oxford is in and unreturned by Farmington Hills. Serve Oxford. Score is 40-love. First serve hits the net. Second serve here. It's in and returned by Farmington Hills. Bit of a miss by Oxford there. Couldn't get there quite fast enough. Serve by Oxford hits the net. Second serve. In and returned by Farmington Hills. Nice little scoop by Oxford and it's nailed by Farmington Hills. Oxford tried her best to return it. It was a hard slam by Farmington Hills. Katie Miller is their #1 singles. And that's who we're watching tonight. Katie Miller from Farmington Hills. Like I said, this is a league match, so these girls are both really determined to win. Thaler with the serve, and it's in. And goes unreturned by Farmington Hills. Score is 2-3. Oxford versus Farmington Hills. Farmington Hills is in the lead tonight. Again, Katie Miller is our #1 singles for Farmington Hills. Like I've been saying, the girls are matched well, I think, ability-wise. Their hits are both evenly timed and even force. I think this is just sort of a match of finesse. I think both these girls have the muscle and the strength to get good hits. But I think it'll be about winning over all of those small details that really make a match perfect. Beautiful net play by Farmington Hills this whole game. It's her serve. It's 15-love, Farmington Hills. His first serve is out. Second serve. It's in. And nicely returned by Oxford. Running to catch it, Oxford gets it, and it's returned by Farmington Hills. However, out. I'm sorry, it was in. Point was in. Point Farmington Hills. 30-love is the score. Serve is in. Ooh. Forehand return by Farmington Hills is just a little high. Hit the net. Excuse me, her racket was a little high on the ball. Serve Farmington Hills is in and returned by Oxford. Beautiful forehand return by Oxford. And that point is out on Oxford, point Farmington Hills. It's a chaotic volley, but a nice one. Score is 40-15. Farmington Hills service in. Beautifully returned by Oxford. And out on Farmington Hills, point Oxford. Serve is in for Farmington Hills. Ooh, nice catch for Farmington Hills. Ooh, and just a slight misstep in timing there for Oxford. Tried to hit it straight down over the net. I think it would have been a beautiful point, but just a little bit of timing mistake there. Just hit the top of her racket. That's okay. Point Farmington Hills. And Oxford. Serve is in. Beautifully returned by Oxford. Beautiful forehand return by Oxford. Nice. Oh, Oxford fighting to get that ball. Just a little too slow. Serve Oxford. A little caught by the wind, I believe. Second serve here. It's in. And beautifully returned by Farmington Hills. Nice scoop by Oxford. And a slice by Farmington Hills. Actually hit Olivia Thaler. #1 singles for Oxford. Hope she's okay. That was quite the hit, though, by Farmington Hills. That was a powerful slice down right across the net. Exactly what Thaler was probably trying to do 2 plays ago, but executed by Farmington Hills. Point Farmington Hills. Score is left 30. first serve hits the net for Oxford. Second serve is out as well. Point Farmington Hills. Serve is out. Keep in mind today is a windy day. Windy day. Everybody's hair is going everywhere. Hats are flying everywhere. These girls are doing exponentially well given the circumstances. That serve was in by Thaler, but returned by Farmington Hills and then out. So point Oxford. Score is 15-40. Serve by Thaler is in. Backhand returned by Oxford. Swatted by Farmington Hills. Hits the net. Point Oxford. Score is 30-40. Thaler with the serve hits the net. Second serve. It's in. Beautifully returned by Farmington Hills. Nice net play by Farmington Hills. Ooh, can she get it? Ball was in, but Farmington Hills cannot get there fast enough. That's the Achilles heel of great net play is when you're playing a singles game and it hits that back line, you cannot get there fast enough no matter how hard you run. So it's a trade-off. You can play well at the net and miss those far balls, and it's just a sacrifice you gotta make. There's Thaler with the serve. Out on Farmington Hills, point Oxford. Serve by Oxford hits the net. Second serve. Nicely returned by Farmington Hills. And it's out on Oxford, point Farmington Hills. Again, I really think that the wind is contributing to that point, maybe specifically. It's just pushing the balls just slightly out of bounds. It just makes the difference. We got deuces. Serve Oxford. I believe that serve is out. So the advantage there was for Farmington Hills. It was Farmington Hills' point. Farmington Hills takes the match. Excuse me, the game. Score now is 5 Farmington Hills, 2 Oxford. I really believe that the difference here in this game is weather, first of all. It's windy. It makes the difference between that ball hitting the outline and being in the court. It's something that just happens with the game. It's not anything that's has anything to do with how well these players are working. It's just part of the game. It's part that I love, but it's extremely frustrating when you're playing. And the wind isn't, it's not cold necessarily, so it doesn't make it hard to play mentally. It's actually really nice out, weather-wise, temperature-wise, but that slight wind just affects the game ever so slightly, and it just makes a difference minutely, but every minute point counts here. Olivia Thaler, #1 singles for Oxford, would say her serves tonight have been an incredible contribution to her game. Got serve Farmington Hills here, goes unreturned. Thaler serves and Miller's cuts. She can forehand cut the ball out of the air with a racket like something else. It's fast, it's accurate. It's a pretty deadly move she's got. It's going to be point Oxford there. Farmington Hills hits the net. That serve hits it in as well. I don't sense a lot of nerves from either of these girls. They both seem very relaxed, calm, confident, cool. Second serve here. And it's in. Ooh. Hot forehand return by Farmington Hills. And it's a little too fast and out. Point Oxford. First serve for Farmington Hills hits the net. Second is in and returned. Nice forehand by Farmington Hills. Ooh, just slightly behind the net for Oxford. So point Farmington Hills for that one. Score is 30-all. Farmington Hills' first serve hits the net. Second serve. It's in. Now return by Oxford is out, actually. Point Farmington Hills. Came a little too far below that forehand for Olivia Thaler. Serve is out for Farmington Hills. Scores 40-30. Second serve here. It's in. Nicely returned by Oxford. Backhand return by Farmington Hills is out, I believe, yes. And that's going to be that game. Score is love 40. Farmington Hills on their second serve here. And it's in. Nicely returned. Served by Farmington Hills is in. Returned by Oxford, and a little bit of a miss for Farmington Hills there. Just a little bit of a hesitation. I think they probably could have scooped up that ball on the second jump there, but just a miss. It's also very windy. It could have definitely affected the play. It's Oxford serve. Hits the net. Second serve for Oxford here. Slow ball. And it's out. That serves in. Nicely returned by Farmington Hills. Ooh, and got a double bounce here for Oxford, point Farmington Hills. Serve by Oxford is out. Second serve is also out. Scores left 30 Oxford. Serve is in. Ooh. Katie Miller with Farmington Hills has that forehand that she kind of slices, and occasionally just doesn't get high enough for her, and she catches the top of it and hits the net. Nice serve by Thaler, but it hits the net. Her second serve here is in. Nicely returned by Farmington Hills. Beautiful forehand by Oxford. Nice, powerful forehand. Between both of them here, got a nice volley backhand by Farmington Hills, and it's out. Point Oxford. Serve Oxford. It's in. Ooh, I think the wind affected that one as well. Farmington Hills, point Oxford. Shooting for that scooping motion. It went really high, not super fast, and I think that allowed the wind to catch it a little bit more than it would have if it was a full drive like a forehand. Nice serve by Thaler. Oh, we're playing high. Thaler's already at the net. And it's out. Almost hit Katie Miller of Farmington Hills. So that's going to be a point Farmington Hills. Served by Oxford hits the net. Second serve is in. Nice form on that forehand for Thaler, but it's out. point Farmington Hills. Serve Oxford is in. Beautifully returned. That forehand. Oh, it's out on Farmington Hills, point Oxford. Back to deuce. It's the net. There's second serve. There's her second serve. Ooh, the same issue there with Miller. That scooping move she tries to make here. That wind just keeps catching it. It's just not quite fast enough, and it hits the net. So advantage Oxford here. Hits the net on Oxford's serve. Got our second serve here. And it's in. Nice backhand by Oxford. Beautiful forehand by Farmington Hills. It's just a little bit short for Oxford on that return. Hits the net. Point Farmington Hills. I believe that sets us back to deuces. Nice serve is in for Oxford. Beautiful forehand return by Farmington Hills and point Farmington Hills. So advantage Farmington Hills here. Thaler hits the net. Ooh, second serve hits the net as well. That one might be nerves. Maybe. Which means that game goes to Farmington Hills. Farmington Hills with the serve here, and it's in and beautifully returned by Oxford. Woo. A little bit of a run to get up to that net. Farmington Hills plays short occasionally, and it catches everybody off guard, I think, a little bit. But I know she's doing it intentionally. It's definitely intentional. I don't think much that she does is unintentional here. Very calculated, accurate player. That serve. Got the point on the serve there. I already know that was out. Second serve here. There we go, that one was in. Nice backhand by Thaler. Ooh. Again with the net play for Katie Miller. Number 1 singles for Farmington Hills is killing the net play. She gets up nice and close and has full control. I think the only negative to that is when it gets behind her, but it doesn't seem to happen very often. It's worth the risk. Ooh. Serve hits the net. Second serve here. And it's in. Ooh, a little bit of a misstep there for Farmington Hills, but I think that was on account of the wind as well. Which is still not really let up. It's periodically just blowing. Nice serve. Farmington Hills there. Nice backhand by Farmington Hills as well. Cannot be returned by Oxford. By Farmington Hills. Score is 40-15. Farmington Hills serve hits the net. Second serve here. It's in. Beautiful backhand by Farmington Hills. And it's out by Farmington Hills. I think that's going to be game Farmington Hills for that one. We're going to Oxford serve here. First one hits the net. Second serve, Oxford is in. A little bit short for Farmington Hills there on the backhand. Beautiful serve by Oxford is in. Nice play here by both girls. Point Oxford. That was excellent play by both girls. Net play. We had some good forehands in there. That was exceptional work. Point Oxford. Serve is in for Oxford. Beautiful forehand volley here. We've got going backhand by Farmington Hills hits the net. Point Oxford. I think that's the game here. Oxford has 2 points. Farmington Hills has 3 points currently. We're starting off really evenly matched. Once again. Oh, high lob by Oxford. Can she get there? She cannot. It was in. Point Oxford. gonna be love 15. Oxford here. Farmington Hills second serve. Ooh, the return by Oxford hits the net. Point Farmington Hills. Ooh, I thought she was going to go for a big swat there, try to hit it behind her. Point Oxford for that one. It's going to be 15-30. That's the score. Oh, like that. See? Ooh. Nice. Nice forehand volley here between both these girls. Oh no, just a little bit of a misstep there for Oxford and Point Farmington Hills. Incredible volley we just witnessed though. That was really fun to watch. A lot of different kinds of moves. Like I said, the techniques both of these girls bring are interesting, fun to watch actually. They're all relatively accurate and it seems like maybe they wouldn't necessarily be, but they are. It's entertaining. Ooh, just a little bit of a little too high there for Oxford's Olivia Thaler. Too short there for her. It's going to be Point Farmington Hills. Beautiful serve by Farmington Hills. Ooh, forehand is hit a little high for Oxford. Goes into the net. Point Farmington Hills. Miss Oxford. Serve hits the net there for Olivia Thaler. Nice forehand return by Farmington Hills. Nice backhand return. Ooh, Farmington Hills makes a run. Point Farmington Hills. These girls I'm also noticing are good at getting into sort of a groove with their volleys, especially forehand returned volleys. They will hit 5 or 6 in a row. Serve Oxford hits the net. I believe the score is love 15. Second serve here. And it's out. Score I believe is love 30. First serve is out there. Score is low, 40. Oxford's first serve hits in it there. Second serve is out. That's the game. Match goes to Farmington Hills. It's 5-2 Farmington Hills currently. 5 points Farmington Hills, 2 points Oxford. And starting a new game here. Farmington Hills with their second serve. Nice. Forehand returned by Oxford, and it's out. Only Oxford. Hits the net. That serve for Farmington Hills. Second serve is in. Hot backhand return by Oxford is out. Coming in fast. First serve hits the net. Second serve is in. Return by Oxford is out. Point Farmington Hills. That return is a little short by Oxford. Point Farmington Hills. I believe this is game point here. Nice high lob return by Farmington Hills, just straight down by the net. Oh, we got a double bounce here for Oxford. It's going to be point Farmington Hills. That's game here